Credit. Credit plays an important role in our lives. Without it, life can be hard. You might even miss money-saving opportunities. For example, few can afford to buy a home or a car with cash. Most take out a loan to do that. Some employers run credit checks on potential employees as a way to screen them, especially if they are handling cash or working with sensitive customer information. Credit is buying today and paying later by a specific date. If you can show that you have a history of paying back borrowed money on or before the day it's due, you will be considered reliable enough to receive new credit. If you don't pay back money on or before the day it's due, you are less likely to receive new credit. Credit is not free, and the cost to use credit is called an interest rate. An interest rate is the amount that is charged by a lender for using the money. You will be allowed to get the best and lowest interest rates on loans and credit cards when you are considered creditworthy or likely to pay back borrowed money on time every month. If you are less creditworthy or less likely to pay back borrowed money on time every month, you will have worse interest rates that cost more money. Why do I need credit? People usually use their good credit to buy large expensive items like a car or appliance, pay for college or higher education, buy a house, or purchase items online. Having credit is important for several other reasons. Employers, landlords, utilities, and insurance companies may want to look at your credit as well. Landlords and utility companies need to know if you will pay your bills on time. Your credit report shows whether or not you do that. Insurance companies may view your credit to help see if you will file a claim. Sounds odd? Car insurance companies find that people who manage their money well tend to get in fewer accidents and take better care of their health and home. Insurance companies view your credit information to decide if they will insure you and if you are able to pay your monthly charge. Who can view my credit report without my permission? Any company where you've applied for credit can look at your credit without your permission. All employers, both current and future, need your written permission before they can look at your credit report. Other organizations that may look at your credit report without your permission include landlords, insurance companies, credit card companies with which you have an existing account, government agencies, agencies considering an application for a government license, and child support enforcement agencies. Get and read your credit report every year. Your credit report is a snapshot on how you manage your money, if you pay your bills on time, and the amount of your debt, if you have any. It has many different types of information. What kind of information is on my credit report? Your credit report has identifying information like your name, address, date of birth, and social security number. It also has your credit information, which includes all of the financial groups that have approved you for credit and for how much. It tells whether you have paid back borrowed money on time every month. Your credit report shows public record information. This includes charge-offs or debts that are considered unlikely to be paid because the borrower has not made payments over a period of time. It also includes foreclosures or the taking possession of a house or property when the borrower does not make their mortgage payments. Another public record that can be included on a credit report is bankruptcies, or being unable to repay remaining debts. Your credit report will also include inquiries, or a list of financial groups that have asked to see your credit report to decide whether or not to approve you for credit. It is important to check your credit report on a regular basis. There are 3 reasons that reading your credit report should be an annual to-do. Look for mistakes, such as late payments on a collection notice that could negatively affect your credit. Look for credit activity you didn't authorize, which could be a sign of identity theft. Stay informed of the type of information that creditors can view about you. How to correct credit report errors. If there are mistakes on your credit report, you have the right to have them corrected at no charge to you. The credit report itself will give you information on how to correct any mistakes. Specific instructions on how to do that may be given under the section titled How to File a Dispute, located at the end of your credit report. You will have to provide proof, such as a copy of a canceled check, as proof of payment that supports your request to fix a mistake. If a credit reporting agency will not correct information that you think is a mistake, begin another dispute. If the credit card company still does not correct the mistake, you have the right to give a written explanation of the mistake into your credit report. If you notice credit activity on your credit report that you know you didn't authorize, your identity may have been compromised. You can find more information on identity protection in the following module. How to order your credit report. In order to review your credit report, you need to request to see it from a trusted source. You are allowed to get a free credit report once every 12 months. To find resources on how to view your credit report, you can view the Ordering Your Credit Report handout. What does my credit score mean? Your credit score is a 3-digit number that sums up all the information on your credit report into one tidy number. It follows you around for your entire life, and its value can move up and down depending on what's happening in your financial life. How do I improve my credit score? The single most important thing you can do to improve your score is to pay your bills on time every month. Organizing your paperwork can help you improve your credit score. Keeping your bills organized in a to-pay folder and due dates highlighted or marked on your calendar can help you make payments on time. Manage debt. Many costs related to your child's care can add up and add stress to your finances. You may also have less money if one parent had to cut back on hours or give up a job to care for your child. It might be that your good credit is keeping you going while you figure out how to manage all of your expenses. Sometimes it might seem like it would be helpful to delay paying bills. Don't delay in paying. Always pay something. If you are having trouble paying your bills, pick up the phone and call the company or person to whom you owe money. The credit card company, the utility company, the doctor's office, your landlord, and discuss a realistic payment plan. Then stick to the payment plan. If at any time you fear that you can't, call your creditor immediately and be prepared to offer a solution. Once you have made a payment, call the lender to make sure your payment was received and paid to your account. If it wasn't, wait a couple of days and call again. If you think your check got lost in the mail, you will have to call your bank to stop payment on it and send your lender a new check. Most banks charge a stop payment fee. If you made your payment online, you'll get immediate confirmation of your payment. Make a note of the confirmation number in case you need to reference it. You can stay organized and make notes of confirmation numbers on paper copies of the bill or inside your file. Questions to ask your creditor if you've missed your payment. If you miss a payment, you should call and speak with your creditor. Before you call, try to determine if you've been charged a late fee, your interest rate got higher, or your payment terms, including fees and due date, have changed. It's best to begin your phone conversation admitting that you missed a payment, and then propose your payment plan. Be sure to ask these questions before you end the conversation. Can you waive the late fees? Can you make one payment that will cover 2 months, the month you are late on and the current month? What else will I be charged for on the account of a late payment? Can you remove the charge? If your interest rate went up, can you restore it to the previous level? Your creditor will be more willing to help you with your requests if you have a history of routinely paying your bills on time every month. However, even if you've made late payments or have missed payments, it is still worth trying to work out different terms, such as interest rates, amount due, due date, and fees. If the creditor agrees to new terms, ask for the changes in writing. You'll want to check your next statement to make sure your creditor has kept the new agreement. Avoid these common mistakes that can delay your payment. There are some common mistakes you can avoid to make sure that your payment is made on time. Avoid making these mistakes: mailing the payment to the wrong address, making an online payment to the wrong account, writing the wrong account number on your check, writing a check that is returned or bounced because there's not enough money in your checking account to cover it. To rebuild your payment history with each creditor you contact, honor each rearranged term, such as due date and payment amount, and make future payments on time.